viewers, welcome to Hello Ladies. మనం జనరల్గా హలో లేడీస్లో శారీస్ చూస్తూ ఉంటాము, అలాగే డ్రెస్సెస్ చూస్తూ ఉంటాము, గాగ్రాస్ కూడా చూస్తూ ఉంటాం కదండి. మరి వీటన్నిటికీ బేస్ వచ్చేసి ఏంటిది? ఫ్యాబ్రిక్స్ అండి. మరి ఫ్యాబ్రిక్స్లోని వెరైటీస్ ఏంటో మీకు చూపించడానికి నేను వచ్చేసాను నాగార్జున సర్కిల్లో ఉన్న ఎఫ్ స్టూడియోకి అండి. మరి ఇక్కడ ఉన్న కలెక్షన్ ఏంటో చూసేద్దామా? మరి ఎఫ్ స్టూడియోకి సంబంధించి హిమాంశు గారు మనతోనే ఉన్నారండి. మరి ఈయన అడిగి ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ఫ్యాబ్రిక్లోని వెరైటీస్ ఏంటో తెలుసుకుందాం. Hi Himanshu, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good. So we've heard a lot about D Studio and F Studio. So we have already seen your collection in D Studio. So ఇప్పుడు F Studio గురించి చెప్పాలి అంటే కనుక why don't you show us your collection?
We basically specialize in digital prints, mill prints, sequins, embroidered fabrics, dyeable fabrics and all. So let's start seeing my collection from digital prints.
Sure.
We do digital prints on sunfilled crepe, pure crepe, China crepe. Then you have them on chiffons, georgettes, satin as well.
Okay.
This is like the one that I'm showing you is on a sunfield crepe.
Okay.
Now this is a very funky print. This is basically on a sunfield crepe. This can be used for making shirts for guys.
Okay.
You can use them for saris, lehengas, anything, whatever you like. And our range would be somewhere around 400 per meter for a digital print. It varies on the base fabric as well. It's giving you that cotton feel with the crepe. It's literally not that shiny crepe kind of a fabric.
Okay.
Because what happens with digital prints is it's already a lot of colors are there into it, so we don't want it to be very shiny.
Okay.
And digital print come out of beautiful on satin as well.
Okay.
And we also specialize in one of the fabric which is called touch wheel, which is made by us, and it's only available at F Studio as such. See, it has a beautiful color combination, very abstractly done. It does not have the typical floral print.
Yes.
Because I'm sure all of us are tired of floral prints now, and these kind of abstract prints are quite in right now. Then
So how much is this per meter?
this would be around say 395 per meter.
Okay. So is it starting from 395? I mean, which fabric has got
We
the
start
less
from
range?
320 rupees per meter in digital prints, and depending on the base of the digital print, the price varies. They go till about say 450 per meter.
Okay, okay. So these digital prints, do you have a particular collection of the prints, or whatever the customer chooses, you print that and give it on the fabric?
We have a whole ready collection as well, and if a particular client of ours likes a particular print but he wants it on a different base, we can even do the customization.
Okay.
But you need to pick up a 20-meter than in that.
Okay.
So if you like, say this print which is there on georgette readily available with us, if you want it on satin, I can get it printed in satin as well for you.
Okay, with the same design.
Same design, same color. Now I would want to show you some cartoon prints which can even be used by young
Yes.
crowd, college-going girls, teenagers, children as well. Now see, this is a beautiful cartoon print.
Okay.
This is digitally printed. I'm sure young crowd would like this, the kids and everyone. You can even make night suits out of these for your young kids. I'm sure they would love wearing cartoon prints.
Definitely. How much is this per meter?
This is say about 395 per meter.
Okay.
We have a lot of collection in cartoon prints as well.
Okay.
Now in digital prints we have kind of developed the Madhubani prints as well.
Madhubani prints.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are pretty famous in Bihar. They're done in home. Ladies at home make these kind of paintings on the walls.
ఓకే. సో ఇప్పుడు చూస్తున్నారు కదండి, ఇది వచ్చేసి దీన్ని మధుబని ప్రింట్ అంటారనమాట. బేసిక్లీ ఏంటంటే దీన్ని కూడా అంటే ఆడవాళ్ళు, ఇంట్లో కూర్చున్న వాళ్ళు, మహిళలు వాళ్ళే ఇలాంటివన్నీ చేస్తూ ఉంటారండి. సో ఇలాంటివి ప్రమోట్ చేయాలి అంటే, వాళ్ళని కూడా ఎంకరేజ్ చేయాలి అంటే కనుక మనం ఇలాంటివి కూడా తీసుకుంటూ ఉండొచ్చు. ఇస్ ఇట్ ద ఫ్యాబ్రిక్ దట్ జనరేట్, ఆర్ ఇస్ ఇట్
these kind of designs are made by them and then they are digitally printed on the fabrics.
Okay.
So that the color doesn't go, and you can see every color and every figure is very clearly seen on it.
Yes.
So that's the speciality of this, and it's very funky at the same time.
Okay.
It's traditional with a touch of funkiness into it.
This is again on a sunfield crepe.
Yeah, this is again on a sunfield crepe.
Okay.
I would show you some prints on chiffon as well.
Okay. This is again an abstract thing.
Yeah, this is again an abstract thing where you would find these kind of prints on dhabas.
Okay,
The
yes,
roadside
definitely.
dhabas in Punjab.
Yes, yes.
So this is inspired by that, and we have.
Again, the colors that you've used are neon colors on
Yeah,
this.
it's very neon colors, very bright colors, but at the same time, it is not very jhatak. This again very nice to wear for tash parties and everything that you have in and around Diwali time.
Okay.
So this is something for specially designed for that time.
How much is this on chiffon?
On chiffon, it's around 330 per meter.
Okay, 330
Yeah.
rupees. What's the highest range, and on which fabric you?
Highest range would be on a satin.
Okay.
Say satin would cost you about 430 rupees per meter.
Okay.
We even have like this print that I'm showing you is on satin.
Okay. This again looks like a border thing.
Yeah, it's basically a border which people can just cut and paste it on the saris, the pattas, or however they want to use it.
Okay.
So we even have borders like this. We even print kalis in digital print, so you can just cut the kalis and make an anarkali or ghagra out of them.
Yes, definitely.
So that's also something very different in terms of concept wise.
ఓకే సో చూస్తున్నాం కదండి ఇప్పటి వరకు మనం చూసినవైతే కనుక అంటే త్రూ అవుట్ ఎంటైర్గా మనం శారీకి కానీ లేదంటే మనకి డ్రెస్ మెటీరియల్ కానీ తీసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట. కాకపోతే ఇప్పుడు మనం చూస్తున్న ఫ్యాబ్రిక్ వచ్చేసి దీనిలో ఏంటంటే ఇది బార్డర్స్ లాగా రావడం వల్ల ఈ డిజైన్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ బార్డర్స్ లాగా రావడం వల్ల ఏంటంటే మనం దీన్ని యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్గా శారీలో కూడా యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. లేదు అంటే కనుక ఈ బార్డర్స్ వరకు మనం కట్ చేసుకొని ఏదైనా శారీస్కి కానీ లేదంటే డ్రెస్సెస్కి వీటిని బార్డర్స్గా కూడా యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట. అండ్ సాటిన్ మీద వచ్చింది కాబట్టి ఇది కొంచెం మనకి ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్గా దొరుకుతూ ఉంటుందండి. సో హౌ మచ్ ఇస్ దిస్ ఫర్?
This is again 395 per meter.
ఓకే, ఇది వచ్చేసి మనకి మీటర్ వచ్చేసి 395 రూపీస్ దాకా పడుతుందండి.
We even have few prints
Okay,
of
jewelry
faces,
model. Yes, yes.
jewelry, where you can use them for kurtis by just highlighting the jewelry worn by the face print or something.
Yes. Okay. Okay, for example, we can go like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like a Mona Lisa.
Yeah, one of them.
Okay.
See, this is again one of the figure prints on the digitally print figures. Now what you can do is you can just get these necklaces and the jewelry worn by it highlighted, and you can use it for your kurtis, a patch on your blouse.
Yes.
Or an anarkali bag. You can use it for kurtis like front and back. You can get your front highlighted and not the back. You can use it for your sleeves and everything.
ఓకే, సో చూస్తున్నాం కదండి ఇది వచ్చేసి మనకి సాటిన్ మెటీరియల్ మీద. ఇస్ ఇట్ ఆన్ సాటిన్?
Yeah, it's on satin.
ఓకే, ఇది వచ్చేసి మనకి సాటిన్ ఫ్యాబ్రిక్ మీద కనిపిస్తోందండి. సో ఇలాంటి ప్రింట్స్ వచ్చేసి మనం కావాలి అనుకుంటే శారీగా యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్గా కూడా తీసుకోవచ్చు. లేదు మనకి డ్రెస్సెస్ వరకే కావాలి అనుకుంటే కనుక ఈ జ్యువెలరీ పార్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో దీన్నే మనం అంటే కావాలనుకుంటే ఇలాంటి పర్ల్స్ ఎట్లాగా ఉంది కాబట్టి వీటినే మనం పర్ల్స్తో కూడా హైలైట్ చేయించుకొని వాటిని డ్రెస్ మెటీరియల్ కూడా మనం తీసుకోవచ్చు. లేదంటే శారీగా కావాలనుకుంటే యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్గా కూడా మనకి చాలా బ్యూటిఫుల్గా ఉన్నాయండి. సో డిజిటల్ ప్రింట్స్లోని వెరైటీస్ అయితే చూసేసారు కదా, ఇంకా ఇక్కడ మరిన్ని ప్రింట్స్ ఉన్నాయండి. మరి వాటి గురించి హిమాంశు గారు మనకి ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు. హిమాంశు, let's talk about the Masaba prints.
We have a lot of Masaba prints on cotton silk base, chiffon base, georgette base, which are again dyeable.
Okay.
Now, I would want to show you one of the prints, which is a yes and no print.
Okay.
It's printed on cotton silk. It's for about say 195 rupees per meter.
Okay.
Which is again dyeable. So once you dye it, the base color would get dyed, but the black thing will remain as it is.
Okay.
So you have an option of getting wearing it in whichever color you like, but the yes and no print would remain in the black. This can also be used by men for making shirts. Like I have made one for myself. These are beautiful even for men's shirt. They give a very funky look, which you can wear for your nightclub parties and stuff.
Okay.
I'm sure all the guys are bored of wearing the striped shirts. Now we have, there's one more print that guys can make for themselves. That is a moustache print.
Okay.
This is again on cotton silk.
Okay, again this is also a dyeable.
A dyeable one.
Okay.
We generally prefer giving something dyeable because then the people can wear it in whichever color they feel like and it doesn't become very common. But they look beautiful in white as well. I would show you some more prints that we've developed.
Okay.
Now
So like signages?
Yeah, this is signages.
Okay.
The ones that you
washroom
generally
signage, yes.
generally see at washrooms. These are again very funky, and you can even use them for making your kurtis or half and half saris,
Okay.
men's shirts. Again dyeable. So once you wear it like white, and then you can get it dyed in whichever color you like.
Sure. what in general people are liking these days?
See, digital is something now become an evergreen part. Masabas are in for quite some time now, and I think they will go on for some more time.
Okay.
We have even made masabas in neons, like one of them is this lipstick print.
Okay.
As neon is also very in.
Okay.
So it's not that you just get to see white and black at our store, but something in color as well.
Okay.
See, like this is a neon print.
Okay,
of
this
lipstick.
is a lipstick kind of a design. that
Again,
you've
this is
given.
also dyeable, so the base color can again get dyed, except for your blue and orange color, and black color would not get changed.
Okay,
So
how much are these?
These are again for 195 rupees per meter.
Okay, so what is the highest range in masabas?
220 is the highest range. That is just because of the color, but the base of the fabric would remain the same.
Okay.
Except for very few that would be a little more expensive, would be on pure chiffons or georgettes. Like
Okay.
this is on chiffon.
Okay, this is a basic design, we must say.
Yeah, a basic design. But something like this would cost you a little more expensive.
Okay.
This would cost you say about 330 per meter.
Okay.
Before we go to whirly prints, I would want to show you one more masala print in chiffon. This is a maze.
Okay.
You will be generally see kids
Yes,
playing
yes,
maze.
yes.
This is a maze design on chiffon, which is again
Okay.
a masaba print. So this is how you can differentiate a masaba print from the
Okay,
others.
how much does this cost?
This is again 330 per meter.
Okay. Is it because the work involved is more in this fabric?
It's basically the fabric is more expensive than the cotton silk,
Okay.
and our cotton silk is generally 44 inches, not 36 inches.
Okay.
Because we develop it ourselves, so even the panna that you get is a big sari panna. Now I would even show you some whirly prints.
Okay.
Like
This way.
these are whirly prints. They are quite common in Maharashtra.
Maharashtra, yes.
The way we spoke about the Madhubani prints common in Bihar.
In Bihar, yes.
These are very common in Maharashtra and towards the borderline of Gujarat and MP. This is again made by the woman over there, and it's very artistic in terms like they're very easy to make, but at the same time they give you a very different look.
Okay.
Now we have even printed these kind of this is again a dyeable fabric, and we've even printed them on dyed fabrics as well.
Okay, okay.
I would
This actually gives a village kind of a look.
Yes, again.
Entirely.
This is very good for half and half saris as well as for your kurtis and dupattas.
Okay.
Then again the same thing we have on a colored cotton silk as well.
Okay.
So the design is a little different, but again on a Madhubani,
On a whirly.
whirly print.
Okay. So this is the fabric, I mean in the final thing of a fabric after the dyeing and
part.
that.
So this is again already a dyed fabric that is ready available at the store. You will find it in few colors ready with us as well.
Okay. So this is a cotton silk and a stretchable.
Yes, this is a cotton silk and a stretchable fabric.
Okay.
This is on a 36 panna, but this can be used for making leggings. As you
Okay.
can see, it's just
Yeah. That
you
is
can just
actually
see it's
stretchable.
this,
Yes.
and then you can stretch it. So it gives you a very different look for your leggings and stuff. People have worn masaba print kurtis and saris, but wearing leggings will make you look very different.
Yes. What are the new designs in masaba?
Now in masabas and whirlies, what we are doing is we are even highlighting them. Like I'll just show you one of the bird print, which is highlighted with the woolen threads.
Okay. This can also again be used by men?
Yeah, this can also be used by men depending on the design. Like the bird design is very neutral, so this can also be used by men.
Okay.
This is also again dyeable, but the way you see it's the birds are highlighted, the alternate birds are highlighted. So
Okay.
again, this also gives you a one different look rather than just a plain printed feel. Now we have developed few masaba prints that can also be used for your night parties and one-piece dresses for women.
Okay.
One of them would be something like this.
Okay. This is again on which fabric?
This is again on cotton silk.
Okay.
This can be used for making your gowns, one-piece dresses. It has a very funky look within itself than rather than those normal prints. And it gives you a different look than masabas also, because masabas and whirly prints are something that you can not have more than 2 or 3 in your wardrobe. Otherwise, it will just give you a common feel.
Definitely. So we're talking about dyeing and stuff, right? So people these days are preferring more of pastel colors or neon colors?
Right now, neon colors are still very much in, and I think they would still continue till say about our wedding season of Feb and March.
Okay.
Yes, but if you're preparing for your wedding season in May and June of next year, then please do not pick up neons. I think by then they would be out of fashion.
Sure. So we'll go ahead for that.
Now the next thing that is coming into fashion is shibori. Shiboris again, shiboris and tie and dyes, they are very much being used by the Lakme Fashion Week designers and stuff right now. Like Anita Donga has recently used them in one of her fashion shows.
Okay.
I will show you a few of them and they're pretty reasonably priced.
Okay. So what is this shibori basically?
Shibori is basically a type of a dyeing technique which gives a beautiful look to your fabric.
Okay.
And basically in earlier days we used to just have two color shibori being done, one the base color and the second on the top. Like the one you can see over here, it's a turquoise blue with a royal blue,
Yes.
which is giving a little more purplish look because of two colors being mixed together. But nowadays we have even developed a concept where you can have more than two colors also being dyed in the same fabric at the same time.
Okay.
Now this is a sample of two colors. I'll show you a sample of three colors as well.
Okay, sure.
This is again on shiboris. This is on georgette. We can have shiboris on georgettes and chiffons as well.
Okay.
Now over here you can see more than 4 colors being used in the shibori.
Yes, yes.
You have a plain patch towards down, then a little lighter patch and then a green patch. Again, you have a neutral shade in all three as shibori. So this is something very much in trend right now, and this gives you a very different look because two shade is something that people have seen years ago as well. But this is very different and classy to be used in today's day.
Okay, how much are these shiboris?
These are priced for about say 225, 325 per meter depending on the base
How
fabric.
many colors you have used?
Yeah, colors we have used and the base fabric.
The base fabric as well. Okay. So maybe have a look at this.
This is again a beautiful digital print on cotton silk.
Okay.
Where there's a highlight of neon color
Okay.
on the eyes itself. So this is something very beautiful for men to make their shirts,
Okay.
for Halloween parties, New Year's, and one-piece gowns come out beautiful in this because people are again tired of wearing sequence gowns and everything, georgette gown. So something, a digital print gown or a digital print lehenga would also look beautiful. Now you can see the difference between a digital print and a normal print. I think this is one of the finest examples you can have.
Okay.
You can see the eyes are being highlighted with a neon color, so it gives you a very dangerous look at the same time. But these are very beautiful for your Halloween parties as well.
Okay, sure.
Now I'm going to show you some of the embroidered fabrics available at our store.
Okay.
Let's start with sequins. Everyone has seen those regular sequence fabrics where the entire fabrics is of sequins.
Yes.
Now I'm going to show you a neon sequence,
Okay.
which is alternate. Then you have a line of yellow neon sequence and one of pink.
Okay.
See, this is a neon sequence. This is
Okay.
available in a lot of neon colors and plain gold, silver, antique,
Okay.
black, and all these colors. This is a very basic range in embroideries that we start with.
So to talk about this particular fabric, people do they actually prefer to wear this as a sari or only for blouses?
This is used for blouses. Then this is used for half and half sari pallus,
Okay.
borders, and everything like that.
Than a full-length sari, people would prefer to use it as a half and
Half
half,
and
and blouses more.
Yeah, more on blouses and borders because the whole sari becomes too chatak because it's very bright color. Now I'll show you a different range in sequence where one of the line is of thread and the other line is sequence. Now this is available in a lot of colors like silver, black.
Okay.
So it gives you a very nice and subtle look.
Okay. So alternate you have got the sequence thing done, and alternately you have got this thread weaving
Thread weaving done.
Okay.
So it makes it more subtle and more classier, and this is something very different to see.
And again, this also can be used as a half and half
Half and half saris. People
blouses.
are even making ghagras out of them to give a more heavier look in a lesser price. So even that looks beautiful in this particular fabric.
What if somebody wants to use these sequence, alternate sequence thing done on as borders?
Yeah, you can use them for your borders. You can even use them horizontal as well as vertical, depending on the sari that you want to use it on. You can even use it like pallus. Even ghagra pallus are going to look beautiful out of these.
Okay.
Now I will show you some more range of plain sequins.
Yeah.
Let's see about this neon sequence where we've got it made in a triangular shape where alternate triangular thing is filled up with a neon colored thread.
Okay.
And alternate of them is filled up with a neon color sequence.
Sequence, yes.
So this is something very beautiful for blouses of saris and ghagras.
Okay.
This is something very expensive to use as borders because it takes a lot of time to make this and it's pretty expensive. So this is basically being used for blouses and ghagra blouses.
Okay, may we have a look at this?
Yeah. This is again a beautiful black color sequence fabric where we have made 3-4 lines of a plain flat sequence black and the other way we have used the katori sequence alternatively.
Okay.
So it's making a self pattern. So even this can be used as sari pallus, blouses and anything. It gives a very different look than the plain black sequence.
Yes.
It's a newer touch to the plain black sequence now.
And girls who want to go for the evening parties and all, they can get their one-piece dresses
One piece done, gowns done.
Yeah.
We actually have got a beautiful range of sequins right now as New Year is round the corner and people who want to get their stitching thing done. So we have a beautiful range of gowns.
Okay.
And
So what is the next fabric that you're
now
going
I
to
will show you
us?
something gota patti
Okay.
where these can be used as borders and blouses.
Yes.
This is also available in a lot of colors. It gives a very heavy look to your ghagra
Okay.
in a reasonable price. Like if you're going to use more of lumpies and stuff, this gives a more richer look because it gives you that stripe feeling.
Okay.
Now this kind of fabric in gold and black can also be used for sherwanis of guys. So this is a nice fabric for your borders and sherwanis and blouses.
Okay. How much is this gotapati cost as?
This is going to cost you say about 1100 rupees per meter.
Okay.
So for a blouse it should cost you somewhere around 850. So I think it's a pretty decent price for a heavy rich blouse.
Okay, sure.
Now I would want to show you some of the Gujri works that we have.
Okay.
We've kind of tried getting a royal look into it than those traditionals.
Okay.
So this has been inspired by the Mughal collection that you see in Taj Mahal, the intricate work over there.
Okay.
So this is the Kachi work that we've got it done on cotton base.
Okay, that is Kutch work is much famous in Gujarat. Yes.
And this is a lot used during the period of Dandiya and stuff and for the traditional occasions in Gujaratis.
Okay.
This is for say about 900 rupees per meter. Again, depending on the work, the price can be increased
And
or
also
decreased.
the base fabric is always cotton or it could be done on
It is always on cotton because Kachi work is generally done with thread work and threads are pretty heavy. So generally the Fulkari work and Kachi work is generally done on cotton fabric.
Okay, because the fabric has to hold the...
And cotton is one of the fabric which holds the heaviest of the work.
Sure.
I would show you one of the cut work pieces that we have that is being used for blouses.
Okay.
I mean, all my clients have used it only for blouses till now.
Okay.
Because it's a beautiful fabric and one of the most expensive fabric available at store.
Okay. So how much is this per meter?
This is for about 2000 rupees per meter. It's one of the most expensive pieces because it's completely cut work and highlighting has also been done and 3D flowers have been pasted on it.
Okay.
It's a kind of blouse which is a must to have in any wardrobe because anytime gold is a color which is always in and any sari blouse that becomes tight for you can always mix and match it up with this kind of blouses.
Okay.
It gives a very heavy look to your any sari. At the same time, it's very classy to wear.
Thank you, Himanshu, for giving us your valuable time and showing us almost the different collection which is in these days. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
చూసారు కదండి ఎఫ్ స్టూడియోలో ఉన్న ఫ్యాబ్రిక్స్లోని డిఫరెంట్ కలెక్షన్. మరి ఈ కలెక్షన్ మీకు కూడా నచ్చితే కనుక ఇలాంటి ఫ్యాబ్రిక్స్ తోటి శారీస్ కానీ లేకపోతే డ్రెస్సెస్ కానీ డిజైన్ చేసుకోవాలి అనుకుంటే కనుక నాగార్జున సర్కిల్లో ఉన్న ఎఫ్ స్టూడియోకి విచ్చేసేయండి. ఇదండి ఇవాళ హలో లేడీస్. మరి ఎపిసోడ్లో మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం. అంటిల్ దెన్ బాయ్.